Now, as I told you, velocity of A with respect to O will be perpendicular to that particular link. So, I am going to draw a line which is perpendicular to AO and its length is 2.36, that means almost 2.4 meter. Okay, so let me draw a line which is perpendicular to okay. So in this way I have okay. So this is 2.4. I have to take almost 2.4. So here here the name which is to be given is A. So the head is pointing towards A. That's why it is called velocity of A with respect to O. Now it is with respect to O. So tail will be at O. Okay. So velocity of A is now known to us. Now velocity of B as well as C both can be easily find out. So let me find out velocity of B with respect to A. So velocity of B with respect to A. As I already told you, that direction will be perpendicular to that link. Okay, so perpendicular to that link I have to draw a line which is now passing through A with respect to A. That's why it will pass through A, but the direction is perpendicular to this link AB. Okay, so perpendicular to AB, perpendicular to AB. Let me extend this AB so that when I extend it, it will be almost like this. When I extend it, now I can draw a line which is perpendicular to this and passing through A. Okay, actually in a short area it is quite difficult to put a set square here. Now yes, but I don't know the direction. So let me draw a line whose length is larger so that I can put B on this particular line. Now with the help of small letters I'll write B so that I'll come to know that on this particular line small b will be available. Now E is a reciprocating agency, so velocity of E will be parallel to its path and it is always being taken with respect to this fulcrum as well as this fulcrum. So but obviously velocity of E will be on this line. Okay, so on this line velocity of E will be there. Okay, now I don't know where the B will be, and B is connected to E. So first of all I have to find out location of C, then I can find out B. Now C is with respect to D. Okay, so line perpendicular to CD, line perpendicular to CD. Okay, this is the line which is perpendicular to CD, and see, C is a part of link AB, so but obviously its velocity will be on the same line. Okay, so here I think now it is visible to everyone. Here I'll draw a line which is passing through D, and perpendicular to the CD. Okay, so here small c will be there. Okay, so small c location is available. Now this is small c, velocity of C with respect to D. Now here see the sequence, it is A C B. So A C B, B here somewhere. So how to find it out? See, linear velocity is link length multiplied by omega. Omega is the angular velocity of the link. Now link AB, angular velocity of link AB is as same as angular velocity of link AC. Suppose here point Q is there, so angular velocity of Q as it is located on this link AB will be as same as AB. Okay, so omega is constant for the entire link, so V by R ratio will be same. Let me write here so that you will have a better understanding. Omega B with respect to A is as same as omega C with respect to A. Okay, so velocity, linear velocity B with respect to A upon link length BA will be as same as velocity CA upon link length CA. Okay, now see, CA is available, CA, this length is available. Let me find it out. What is the length CA? CA is almost, see, 7 millimeter. Okay, let me put the velocity is 7 millimeter CA, so it is 7 millimeter upon CA link length is 450 millimeter. Is it visible? Yes, 450 millimeter is equal to velocity B with respect to A upon BA, that is 550. When we do the calculation, This BA, it is nothing but small BA. So small BA will be 550 multiplied by 7 upon 450. So it is 77 upon 9. It is almost 8 something. 8. Almost 8. That is 8 millimeter. BA. So from A, I'll take 8 millimeter. So 8 millimeter is here somewhere. This is A. Sorry, here B will be there. So when I join it with this, the velocity of B is available. Velocity of B. So here B is there. Now one thing is to be noticed. See, B, C, A is available on the same line. B, C, A, as they are located on a same link. Okay, now once B is available, the B perpendicular to BE, I can draw from here perpendicular to BE. So when they intersect, we'll get velocity of slider, that is E. Now the scale that we have taken is 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter per second. Okay, see this scale we have taken. So suppose somebody asks what is the velocity of slider. So slider velocity is taken always with respect to fixed points, or the point whose velocity is 0. So let us take the value, it is 1.2. So 1.2 meter per second. Velocity of slider is 1.2 meter per second. So in this way you can find out velocity of the mechanism.